Hof, the Iceman, is taking me deep into his world. And I'm about to do something I really don't want to do.
The cold is cold.
No doubt about that.
You got to be kidding me now. Now it's snowing.
Yeah. Let it snow, let it snow.
It's -4. -4.
Santa Claus is the king here.
Already, I'm freezing, but Wim wants me to get a whole lot colder. I'm not sure I'm up for this, because if there's one thing I can't stand,
Yes.
it's being cold.
This is what we are. Want to go in?
You want me to go in there?
Yeah, man. You're gonna love it.
Before I take the plunge, you should know why I'm doing it. Wim believes exposure to extreme cold is not only good for your body, it also triggers changes that can overcome some of our most devastating diseases.
Like depression, arthritis, Crohn's disease, name it. I even want to fight the battle for cancer.
Sounds crazy? Well, maybe not. Wim's Big Chill therapy has caught the attention of scientists who believe he could be onto something.
By doing this behavior, you can influence your immune system. That's really, really new.
And then there's his growing legion of followers who swear they're shivering their way to good health.
I just saw you get in the water.
Yeah.
That freaked me out. It was cold watching you. You're not cold?
Not really. No, not really. Only my toes are a little cold and my fingers. But my core temperature feels good. Yeah, energizing.
It looks bloody cold.
It feels so good. You get a clear mind, and it just feels good on your body. Feel warm, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds a bit strange, but...
It's -4 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think I should do it?
You should. You should. I'm daring you. Do it. Do it.
We know exposure to cold causes the body to generate heat by shivering and shaking. Blood flow around organs increases, but it can also lead to hypothermia, even death. These students are learning Wim Hof's method to withstand the cold, a technique he's been perfecting for decades.
I began actually when I was 17 with the cold water. The cold made my brain, made my mind shut up and just feel. The cold is merciless but righteous. From there, I knew from inside, this is what I'm looking for. This is a great feeling. And afterwards, I felt like a rush going through me. All these endorphins, there's serotonins, those hormones go. That's like natural drugs.
In the 40 years since then, Wim's experimented with his own body in ways and places that defy belief. Climbing Kilimanjaro in just a pair of shorts. Running a marathon across an African desert without drinking water. He's broken 26 world records, including an incredible 1 hour and 52 minutes in an ice bath.
We are able to do so much more. And everybody was like, oh, like 20, 25 years I was doing it completely on my own. That crazy man, he's going into ice water. He must be crazy.
So by dressing like this, am I making myself weaker?
I met Wim in the forests of West Poland, where the weather is just how he likes it.
Why am I feeling the cold and why aren't you?
Because, simple, I trained all the little muscles and reflexes inside my blood circulative system. That is the blood flow, you know, the veins and the arteries and the capillaries. They are trained. By going into the cold, you train these little muscles and these reflexes, and they will help the blood flow go through the body.
So what's happening to your body right now?
Right now, I just feel. Yeah, you kind of feel, but
Yeah?
it's not really cold.
No.
I'm able to go if I want, Just focus being here right now, like for hours in this.
This is one of the ways Wim gets himself and his students all fired up. The chanting seems to take their mind off how cold it really is. The training session ends with a snow fight in swimsuits. Wim says he can get me more comfortable with the cold, and the key is in the breathing.
Take him in and let him go. Pull in. As if you've been under the water, you get out of the water, and finally you get some air.
An hour goes by. Wim gets me to inhale deeply and hold my breath.
Now pull in. Pull in. Pull in. And halt. Halt. 1 minute has passed without breathing.
I'm surprising myself with how long I'm able to go without air.
2:34 you had this time. Okay, Steve, now you got the hang of it. Just make it stronger.
When I'm able to hold my breath for nearly 3 minutes, Wim says I'm ready to take the plunge.
Okay, there we are, man. Step by step.
So, here I go.
Inside the water. Keep on breathing. Hands on your thighs. Go down. Keep it at your breath. Breathe in. Breathe. Stay. Breathe.
I breathe like I'm told to.
Good.
It makes no difference. The cold is brutal. I last for less than a minute.
Stand up. Hands out of the water. Easy. Go out. Well done, man.
My hands are numb. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. Right now, yeah, I'm okay. My feet are cold, but I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not again.
Yeah. We will do it again. I will teach you well to go 5 minutes.
Wim's passionate because he's convinced there's a lot more to this than just being able to handle the cold.
So you say you can control depression, MS, rheumatism, and arthritis.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds...
Yes, it sounds revolutionary. And sorry.
Well, no, I wasn't going to say
it is.
revolution. I was going to say
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's once again crazy. You know, every pioneer looks like crazy.
But these crazy ideas are being taken seriously by scientists. At a hospital near Amsterdam, Wim's theories were put to the test, and he was the first guinea pig. At Wim's insistence, they injected him with a toxin that should have given him a fever. He told them his unique approach to health meant he could control his immune system, which up until then, they believed to be physically impossible.
We took the samples and we did it exactly the same as we always did. And we compared his response to over 100 healthy volunteers that participated in previous trials. And what we found then was a remarkable result because his pro-inflammation was much less. So it seemed that he was able, by this technique, to suppress his immune system.
The test was repeated with volunteers, and those who used Wim's techniques had much milder symptoms.
Well, it's exciting that we were able to show for the first time in a very scientific, robust way that it is possible to influence your immune system willingly. By doing this behavior, you can influence your immune system. That's really, really new.
What was your response?
I cried because finally I had a recognition of all those people telling always, you are an idiot, you are crazy, you are giving false hope, you are saying things they are scientifically proven not to be happening, not a human not to be able to, and now you say this? Are you an idiot? Are you, what are you? Are you a criminal? Giving people false hope. And now it was scientifically proven. So all that energy, all that frustrated energy, that blocked energy, recognition came, and I just told him something good has happened.
And you cried?
And I cried.
Since then, Wim's been taking his message to the world.
Get things organised.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, nice.
We need Aaron, I think, to do some promotion in Melbourne.
By his side is Australian Aaron White, who last year went to Poland to meet him and decided to stay.
He really is very authentic. Really is there, but he is a character, definite character.
Is he a fraud?
No. God, no. The proof is there. Like, you make what you will from it, you know? This is the whole point. Common sense. The facts are there now. Wim is able now to take a back foot. It speaks for itself.
Wim's converts to the cold aren't waiting for more scientific proof. They say it already works for them.
None of these people I've spoken to say it gets any easier, but it's how they feel afterwards that makes them just keep on doing it.
For Henk Vandenberg, it's more than a feeling. He says it's cured his crippling rheumatoid arthritis.
How bad was it?
It was that bad that I hardly could move my hands, my knees, my shoulders, my elbow, my wrists.
Doctors told Henk his condition was untreatable. He reluctantly went to see Wim.
In the beginning, I was skeptic. Of course, I was skeptic in the beginning, because there was nobody else who did it by then. And only Wim was saying, you can do it.
How did it change your body?
My body,
Yeah.
I got my power back. Mental and physical, I'm back in shape.
And your hands?
I got my hand back. I got my health back.
Henk now uses his hands every day in his job as a blacksmith, a job he'd almost given up on. Before I say goodbye, Wim insists we take one last plunge.
Come on, Steve. Time to get in. Keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. Hands on your thighs.
And then, after being in for just over a minute, it happened. To my amazement, I stopped shivering. And suddenly, I didn't feel cold anymore.
You're a very persuasive man, Wim. I wouldn't have done this normally.
Good show. Yeah. Well done. It's almost 5 minutes. It's enough. You have done it. After 30 years of being named, like being a fraud and a crazy man and this and an idiot, now having recognition through science, I keep on with my mission to prove scientifically, non-speculatively, that we are able to heal and to prevent from disease, become strong, happy, and healthy, everybody. Well done, man.